This is Yule Cup, a $12,500 tournament. We are in Group A, second set of Group A, as we missed the first one. We have an undead mirror here, one of the best undead mirrors possible. It's 1-2-0 versus Lucifer. It's newbie versus MTW, and China versus Korea. Let's go and dive right in. I just had my first sip of coffee and nothing to eat yet, so maybe the cast is gonna be a little weird, but let's see about that. In the blue, wearing the MTW tag, it is Lucifer. Qualified for the offline event in Berlin, of course, already. DK Fiend opening. On the other side, 1-2-0, not wearing the newbie tag, is going for Death Knight as well, but late Fiends, while Lucifer is going for early Fiends. So there's a little bit of a difference in the builds already. Lots of subs coming in. Thank you very much. Platin89 for the 19-month resub. Hello. Oyo for the 3-month resub. BTW Hype and Jon Snow with 100 bits. Go Undead. Well, an Undead will win this for sure. This is best of 3. The winner advances into the winners finals against Infi. The loser will go down to the lower bracket semifinal against Toshishi. And who's the favorite here? That's the question. Usually on paper, everyone would say it's 1-2-0, I guess. But in mirror, I think he's not that great compared to his other matchups. And Undead Mirror seems to be one of Lucifer's best matchups. So, yeah, 1-2-0 has a good track record against Lucifer, around a 64% win rate. But that's all on the old patches and old maps. And Lucifer is way stronger these days than he was, like, let's say, a year ago.
A player's forces are under attack.
So we are in Northern Isles, of course. And creeping to level 2 is rather easy here. 1-2-0, expecting maybe an expansion. Oops, that was a little spike that I didn't control. Wait, can you do this? Can you snipe the Overlord? That's something I've never seen before. 1-2-0 rushing down to the southern side of the map. And that's a damn big permanent item. It's not the best one. In general, 1-2-0's items are really bad. But 4 skeletons and a fiend and you get the Overlord. While Lucifer is just piling up a few little creep spots in the middle of the map. That's 1-2-0 for you, man. So sick. He's gotta rush back to heal up a little. But alright, tech is almost done for 1-2-0. Lucifer far behind, as he went for the Fiend opening, of course. Thank you very much, ParaloGG for the 5-month resub. Great stream, thank you. And Blubber Band gifting a sub to Disco Bear. Well deserved, man. Thank you. I feel like I'm still sleeping. The cast ended at 1:30 yesterday, so not much time. Like 12 hours between the MTW cast and this one. Quite stressful, but alright. Lucifer, a little lucky as well. The healing wards can go for some big items as well, or for big creep spots as well. Because there's so much healing here, and especially with the DK so low, that's a nice little touch that he adds here. 1-2-0 is going for the Scorpions here as well. And he got the Ring of Regeneration. Okay. That's a little Northern Isles 1-2-0 special here for you. Few in-game spikes. Of course, we are on the Chinese server. So sometimes we do receive those spikes, but I hope the rest of the game will be flawless. So this item is a little better, but still nothing too big. No mana pendant, no boots, no claws. Slaughterhouse tier 3 tech on the way. Lucifer with the same tier 3 tech. No Slaughterhouse yet, but prefers the Lich over it. Lich is already out for 1-2-0, so he's a little ahead in basically everything. Potion of greater healing here. Yeah, and now Lucifer sees, and damn, where's this Overlord? There is supposed to be a big one here that gives me an item, but yeah, 1-2-0. It's just special. So the marketplace is still up for grabs. Also one laboratory. These spots, lots of experience, but not the biggest reward in terms of items. Lucifer comes in. Lich is quite hurt already. Of course, there's a coil. Level 3 DK on both sides reached. Close to level 4 for Lucifer already. 1-0 going in for a block. Can't really get this done. Of course, a few free hits. Keeps the Lich up and also the Fiend. Oh boy. Big fight for this. Of course, everyone wants the Lich on level 3 as fast as possible. So who's gonna snipe this? It is Lucifer! And he gets the level up. That was a big one. I think the Lich was out of range though. So full experience to the MTW Undead. Still 0 experience on the Lich here. That's a little downside. Goes in with a Nova now. Good right clicks from the DK, but he's in trouble as well. No big healing for him. Might be forced into the TP soon, but no. Good first engagement by Lucifer to steal the big Overlord. But not the best experience distribution, that's for sure. Now 1-0 with Orb and Destroyer upgrade. And maybe even Abominations later, we'll see. Statues do a lot of mana regen here. 37 supply for the Chinese. 39 for Lucifer.
The player's forces are under attack.
What the fuck? What the fuck? We just got a 500 euro donation? Good morning, Neo in chat. 2 things I don't change from my Sunday morning, and that's a big cup of coffee and of course back to Warcraft. My lord, I hope that never, ever, ever, ever changes. Even though it's Saturday, but tomorrow will be the same. That is fucking awesome, man. I mean, yeah. That's insane. Thank you so much.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, how to get back into this game after this? No, I'm not crying. Big mana potion here. The inventory of the Lich is pretty damn good. Claws +9, Gloves of Haste, Orb is coming soon. But who's gonna get level 3 first? Yeah, rent paid indeed. 1-0 is so unlucky with his items, man. It's unbelievable. Nothing good happened to him this game. And Lucifer is just marching forward. Lich is now ahead in experience as well. Nice silence. Can't go for a coil. Is it enough to snipe this one? No, dispels the silence with the Destroyer. And Lucifer is about to lose one. Ah, there was silence as well. No Destroyer for Lucifer in the air, so he can't dispel that. Has to fight without a coil. But there's a big focus on 1-0's Destro. Can't snipe that one. There's no mana anymore. Nuke coming in. The Lich is in the middle of everything. Doesn't get the last hit, or does he? Nope. Low damage roll. And once again, I think Lucifer winning this engagement. Not too sure. If he gets one more kill, then the Lich is level 3. 2 Fiends super hurt. 1-0 can't engage this. Everything is healthy for Lucifer. He has a little smaller of an army, but now level 3. And the nuke level 2 is unlocked. But Lucifer is taking quite some damage on his DK. Goes vice versa. The Ring of Regen is actually helping a lot here in this fight. Another coil. There's more. And that was the first Nova level 2. Gets another kill. Looking good for the Korean, I guess. But he's trying to retreat here. Going for the shot maybe for an invul. There is one invul on the Lich already. Can't believe... Yeah. Temple of the Damned tech a little faster by 1-2-0. Oh, he's engaging again as he has still a level 2 Lich. That's such a big downside. for 1-2-0 here. Silence again, and no coil. There's no destroyer to dispel the silence. His Lich is in trouble as well. Lucifer's coils are really nicely on point, but the Dark Ranger has to run away now, maybe swapping an item or something, otherwise the Dark Ranger will go down. Where's the focus by 1-2-0? He could just easily crack this dude, and the Lich falls now while the Dark Ranger survives. Oh man, what a mistake. GG. 1-2-0, losing the first map to Lucifer. Might be a surprise, but I told you Lucifer's mirror is really, really good. But the items were really one-sided, to be fair. 1-2-0 said it in the game as well. Oh, man. Almost closed OBS here. Wasn't this supposed to be a dual cast? Well, guess what? I got Remo on the line. How you doing? I don't hear you. I don't hear you. Something wrong again. Did you mute yourself or is it on my end again? My end, huh? Let me check my settings. Yesterday was working so fine. Okay, Remo, are you there?
Hello?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I do. Hello.
Nice.
Yeah, we missed a bit. You missed a bit.
Yeah, I came in here just I did notice Knubi Quakes though. Yeah, I mean, holy shit, dude! Thank you so much. That's absolutely crazy. Massive donation there. Big thanks from my side as well. Absolutely insane.
Yeah, it is.
Quite the highlight to start the day off.
Absolutely. We have the first map here already done. Lucifer taking the lead. Not too much expected for the most people, I guess, but yeah, if you saw the game, very, very good items for Lucifer and faster level 3 Lich. That's how you win Undead Mirrors, I guess. Got a few new subs here. My Alkaline gifting a sub to Tower Taker. Well deserved for that man as well. Chop Suey with a 14-month resub. Does Gorks with 19 months and Vicious with a 27-month. It's that time of the month to renew my Twitch Prime sub. And many others should do the same. Like Yorko, 11-month already. Thank you guys.
Wow, so much support coming in early.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah,
crazy.
we're unfortunately a little bit late to today's games. Sorry about that. Yeah, we thought it was at 12 as always, but apparently a little earlier today. But we're still going to be able to catch most of the action.
Are you on Netties already? Because game is... Ah, yeah, you are. Nice.
I'm in.
Thank you, Werewolfie, for the Prime sub. Of course, you get the replays if you are part of the sub squad here at Back to Warcraft. Shat with the 11-month resub, almost 1 year. Indeed. Did you send the jam to me now? Is the marmalade on the way to Hamburg? Give it to me, baby.
What jam?
Some kind of marmalade from France. He said it's really good. So I asked if he could send me some.
Marmalade with or without butter?
Without.
Without? Dude, that's so disgusting.
I don't eat butter on anything. I don't like it.
All right, I don't like butter on anything either, but on marmalade. But you know what's even better than butter is Philadelphia.
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, that is
that
is like Kalbservus with mustard.
Yeah,
it's like that's the sweet
that's basically
equivalent.
the sweet equivalent. Yeah, okay, yeah. We're in sync already.
Cola chips.
Thank you, Asakuya and Kuku Rakapu for the 9-month resub. Nice, Nick.
That sounds like these little guys from Diablo Act 3. Kuku Rakapu.
Yeah, true.
What are they called again? The fetishes, I think.
Yeah, fetishes. Fucking piece of shit unit.
And also, Shamanenman. Thank you very much. Wow, so many subs, guys.
It's absolutely crazy. We're getting close to 900 again. And we're getting close to a decision here as Lucifer has match points. If he wins this, he's in the winner bracket final. Of course, only 2 players advancing from the group stage here today. And the next 3 days, of course. Tomorrow we will be in time for Group B, and then Monday Group C, Tuesday Group D, and then playoffs, baby. Are you kidding me, Knubbe?
Holy shit.
It's 100 subs.
Oh my god. Quake's going crazy!
I hope you're not still drunk from last night and regret this tomorrow. But yeah, 100 people, welcome to the sub squad. In case you don't know, you get the replays in our Discord. So you gotta go to our Discord, discord.com/back2warcraft. And then you connect your Twitch to your Discord, you get a replay channel and can download every single replay of the past year. And counting, oh my god.
Knubbe, seriously, thank you so much. How much you're supporting us is actually insane. Should we drop some adoption papers maybe? Because I think what you're leaving to me is more than what my mother's leaving to me in the will. I think it's kind of getting to that stage.
Yeah, I think so too. That's yeah, that's true. Fucking overwhelming, man.
All right then, Undead Mirror, huh? That's our favorite matchup. Honestly, we get only very rarely the chance to see this.
Oh, and usually it's kind of boring if we go Mass Destroyers in the end, but we do have a slight difference here already. Lich first for Lucifer, as 120 is going standard with the Tet Fiends. But Lucifer, man, this is Lich and Ghouls,
Players'
old school.
forces are under attack.
Yeah, this is really cool. And then suddenly the matchup actually becomes interesting when there's this two different styles clashing. But yeah, Destroyer Mirror is seriously the worst meta we ever had in the history. But Destroyers, of course, have been nerfed, and even before the nerfs, they were kind of fading out. In the past, it used to be mostly, you know, Fiends, Tier 3, Banshees, Anti-Magic Shell, everything's green, Nightmare to cast, and nothing dies, kind of. But here it's gonna be more explosive, with a Lich opening and being super aggressive right away with 4 ghouls moving across the map. I guess this map here, Echo Isles, favors this with such a short rush distance. And at the moment, 120 doesn't really have much of anything to defend. He has a couple of ghouls, but not a single fiend so far.
It's true. It's basically a classic Lucifer. Oh, didn't get the kill here. Or did he? All right.
The Lich got it.
Ah, all right. And the next one as well. So the coil was wasted. And here comes the Nova. Plenty of stuff to surround with. Oh, so close. Like a snake getting out of there. But yeah, this is classic Lucifer because there is, of course, a graveyard that gives you corpses. You can use the Rod of Necromancy to spawn more corpses. At the moment, the Rod is on cooldown.
I like the far forward narrow tower though, slowing down the Lich and a few more right clicks. This Lich can't do too much, but the ghouls in the back can do something at least. Lich wants to get at least one Nova out onto these Acolytes, I think. There we go, Nova killing one of the Echoes. But that is it. Wait a minute, is he attacking with 4 Acolytes? Oh no, he's got 5
Yeah,
still.
he got 5.
Okay.
He has the coil, or he had the coil in time. And then
was
tagged
paying
immediately. So how much gold does this get him? 11,600? It's just 200 and the town portal is gone.
Yeah.
And no Acolyte kill. This wasn't the best Lich Shiraz I've ever seen.
Absolutely. This didn't really do too much. It was only 4 ghouls. It was only level 1 Lich, not level 2. That makes a big difference. And the far forward narrow tower. That also is a big deterrent to these Lich plays. He wasn't scouting with an Acolyte, was he, Lucifer?
I don't think so, no.
Yeah, because I think if you scout that, you want to go for level 2, maybe even level 3 creeping first. I like the Shadow Priest here from the Merc camp, helping with the healing here. Otherwise, you would have to wait for the DK on tier 2, but now he's got some healing at least. Pretty expensive though.
I do like the item that he got here as well. Pendant of Energy, another Nova, or 2 coils later. I don't know, man. The item drops are seriously imbalanced in this best of 3 here today.
Wanderer's got 2 good ones as well, though. He's got the Claws now, he's got the Circlet. The Lich is gonna be very happy about those. And Lucifer is continuing with his creep route. The ghouls can take out the left side of the map here pretty easily. There's lots of normal armor, medium armor rather, creeps here to be snagged up. And then he's gonna be level 3. And a Lich level 3 early with boots is pretty dangerous in the mirror. And he's gonna get that right now. And probably gonna opt for the boots here as well.
A Lich on the prowl. He needs a staff as well, right? Yeah, boots and staff. So much mobility on him. He can do that harass again, the staff out this time. Without the cost of a town portal. 22 supply for 120, only level 2.5. Thank you, Knopf, for the host.
Alright, Lich finds his opponent here. Would love to snipe a Fiend if it's low HP. You right-click the Fiend, right-click, take a look at the HP bar, and at 200, that's the kill range. coming in for the flank maybe, or going for the Acolytes again, but there is a narrow tower in place. How quick is 120's reaction to send back the Acolytes? Not that quick, honestly. He sent the Ghouls in to deal with the Lich quickly, but the Acolytes weren't fast enough to get away to safety. But the tech is finishing, so he can reproduce them pretty quick. It's 2 Acolytes down so far. Lich, does he really want to go for a third? No. With the staff, he will escape, and having done decent damage.
That delays the tier 3 by a lot. That should be pretty damn good for Lucifer. Doesn't get this one here. Lich is very hurt as well. And no DK in production. He goes for the Slaughterhouse over DK.
Okay, so he's not going for the super old school Gargs and Gargoyles? Gargs and Ghouls. The double Gs. But rather going into the Fiends. On the highest level, we really don't see Gargoyles at all anymore. I think, you know, the good players are just too good at kiting against it and finding the right timings and so on. So yeah, he's gonna be transitioning into Fiends. But the DK, as you mentioned, coming out late. That's a concern, right? Because in the late game, when you go into the Fiend Mirror, you kind of need Coil level 2. At least you need Unholy Aura, but it's gonna be tough for the second hero for Lucifer. Find some kills, but now battling for the Ogre Magi. The Lich has the same damage as the Coil. DK Guide, I think. The item as well gets the experience.
Ooh, Wind of Mana stealing is definitely a nice one. Now the Lich is in. We can't fight this with Ghouls against the Nova. That just doesn't work, I guess. Nova on both sides. And both get a kill. Or will he? Yes, the Lich is there. And that's even more kills, man. Second Nova. Second Ghoul. And the Shadow Priest as well. DK only now.
Yeah, this late DK I think is a very poor choice. I think the way you're supposed to play this, when you're the Lich first player, is Lich level 3 early, then you keep on harassing with him, keep on harassing the opponent and slow down his creeping, and then your DK, with the Ghouls and Fiends and Statues perhaps, will be creeping his own way forward. But Death Knight was so late. Was that the Ziggurat being late, or what was that? I don't know.
Not sure.
Kinda weird.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, he was at 26 out of 30 supply there for a while. Had to wait for the Ziggurat. So maybe a bit of, you know, macro slipping there costing him.
Alright, get more statues here. And 1-0, this is a good position for him, I guess, with the Fiends blocked by all the creeps fighting for the Murlocs. And I think Lucifer got only one. And the Lich is such a beast. Plus 20. And no orb yet. This is gonna be plus 25.
Oh my god, he's got so much damage. Has to go for the invul though. If Lucifer sees this Lich, he's definitely gonna prioritize trying to kill him. And the invul will go to 1-0. Shop control, as we know, important here. Only one invul to go around, a long cooldown as well. Another level 2 for the Lich. 1-0 seems to be in a pretty damn good position in this game.
I agree. Lucifer was basically at the driving seat on Northern Isles the entire game. Not here with the first harass, not having too much of an impact. And the items.
On Northern Isles, was it a standard Fiend opening from both, or?
No, it was Fast Fiends by 1-0. No, not Fast DK by 1-0 and normal Fiends. Dude, 1-0 sniped the Arachnid Overlord with the DK 4 skeletons. Never
That's
seen
possible?
this. Yeah, apparently it is.
But he used like 2 coils probably, right?
Nope, not a single one.
What?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
One Fiend though here was lost by 1-0. The DK was in the main, a little bit greedy perhaps, splitting him away from the army. This Fiend will be saved, but he is still at only 2 at the moment. DK also taking quite the beating, half HP only left, but Lucifer is out of mana on the Lich, so no more Nova to feed. But now he eats a Ghoul. Suddenly he's gonna have the mana again in a second. DK hitting level 4 here as well for 1-0. Should be the aura, I assume, making everything quite a bit faster. And more regen as well. No aura at all for Lucifer. He's so much slower.
Yeah. Fiends are usually a very, very slow unit, but with the aura, that's okay. He gets the Dark Ranger reinforcement now. That helps with the silence.
Yep. Silence plus Nova could easily grant some more kills onto the Fiends. The DK is running far away from the silence. Good play. And an early destroyer here, ready to dispel against that silence.
Don't even know if there's Web yet, because he needs more Fiends for the damage output. Good Nova. Scares the DK away and more focus on that. Fiend gets the kill. That's level 4 on the Lich. Big damage rise, of course. How many coils are there? 1 for each, I guess. Oh no, 120 has plenty of coils.
Yeah, absolutely. But still loses 2 of the Fiends. The first one due to perfect silence timing, and the next one because of all the damage, I suppose. DK dropping low though. Nova was coming in. He was mid-animation. Has to go for the Fiend instead, and Lucifer is almost getting that kill. Salvaging this game. Lucifer seemed to be far behind, but he did get like 3 Fiend kills here in the last couple of minutes.
Yeah. I was surprised as well to see this. 120 already with an Acolyte here for potential expansion, but since Lucifer is going for that position, not possible. More Fiends, more statues on Lucifer's side, has to rebuild the army. Same goes for 120. Level 3 Lich for the Chinese now, and the DK is still level 1.
120 with the Expo out of nowhere. Well, that comes as a surprise, certainly. Not even a Dark Ranger yet. And going for the Expo still. Is he playing this dual hero? Undead Mirror usually has to be played triple hero. Normally always Dark Ranger, in rare cases perhaps even Crypt Lord. Nova coming in, secures the last hit. That experience will be denied from the DK, meaning no aura still. Aiming for the Death Knight here once again. 120 has to be careful with his first hero, but there is a healing potion on him, so he should be certainly safe. And the lack of aura, man, is such a problem. It's so easy to run down these kills for the Chinese.
And this should secure his Expo, right? Like, what does Lucifer have? Not a Destroyer. Not even 2 Fiends. It's a pretty weak army.
Not too many Fiends from Lucifer either, but if you have a Lich like this, how much more damage do you really need? That was the last coil, by the way. No more healing now on the side of Lucifer, aside from the statues, I suppose. DK is silenced once again. Dispel comes in, but not in time. Destroyer cast point is really long. Well timed again there by Lucifer, securing another kill, and almost the next onto the Fiend. The Nova follows the coil, and he gets that kill as well. Somehow, with this super small and scrappy army, Lucifer still finds these kills.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive. There is another coil. That's the last one, though. He has no mana potion. 120 again with 5 coils remaining.
Statue here out of position, might be getting taken out quickly. Not a single web has been seen so far, by the way. Lich dropping low, has the invul still, would like to hold on to that though if he can. He knows there's no mana for Nova for the time being, and my god, this aura. Well, at least finally now there's level 1 aura for Lucifer, but still 120 is the more mobile player here. Can make use of all that movement speed, and is now forcing his opponent onto his side of the map, in fact into his base, and now the Expo standing.
How awesome of 120 to get this Expo. I mean, Lucifer was here at the turtle. It's like 5 meters away from the expansion when it was in production. But he forced the fight here. Lucifer had to retreat, forced the fight again, and now Lucifer is out of mana. Has to go so far away from this. And it's not easy to get experience now for him as well.
Yeah. That was just such an unusual timing. Like, you're right next to it, and your opponent is expanding there. You're never gonna expect this. Certainly not in the Undead Mirror. Thank you, by the way, to Neek7 for the sub. The 2 armies meet again. Finally, we have a Dark Ranger coming in. Focus on the DK. Has to go for the invul here very early. That's the only invul, by the way. Dark Ranger dropping low as well. Gets saved there with the coil. A-bomb in the front, now taking the brunt of the damage. That's what it's there for, I suppose. But it does get taken out with a Nova. There's more experience going on to Zero's way. DK for him, dropping low as well. There's no TP on him. Has to be careful. The next Nova could execute the first hero, but he's keeping him safely in the back and getting healed up now by the statues. Almost a surround there onto the Lich. Nova coming in towards the Fiend. The coil barely in the nick of time to save that ranged unit of his. Finally, there's Web. The Destroyer might be getting taken out, but honestly, yeah, there's not much damage left.
Does the Lich have a Nova? Nope, but soon. Any Banshees coming? Nope, on neither side. But yeah, double income for 120. He has 800 gold now and is close to the shop. We know what that means. Invul Potion goes to the Chinese again. And Lucifer is constantly low on mana.
Yeah.
Mana management of 120 way better.
And that late DK is really coming to cost him here. He's still not level 3. This is serious late game here.
Yeah. It's also 2-0 Fiends versus 0-0.
Oh yeah. Makes a big difference also. Lucifer's gonna have to retreat out of this. Does he have a TP? He doesn't. This might be the checkmate move. As 1-2-0 is moving in. Coil finds the Fiend this time. Seems like there was no silence or whatever. He's getting micro to the back. We have destroyers on both sides now. Scroll of Healing coming in as well. Lucifer aiming for the DK kill once again, but there is a Coil here, a TP rather, on 1-2-0 side. He just wants to force him out of here. He might be losing this game in this corner. Heroes dropping low. The DK, especially for Lucifer, could be taken out right now. Why is he not focusing on him? There we go. DK down. He's trying to return the favor onto the other Death Knight, but he is too fast with that level 2 aura. Again and again, getting back to safety, and the GG has to be called. Equalizer.
Pretty damn one-sided games here in this winner bracket semifinal. First one going to Lucifer very decisively on Northern Isles. 1-2-0, yes, on the second map. Without a crack in the shield, I guess. No flaw in his game. Good items, good game plan, good fights, and good levels. And then GG.
Yeah, I feel that's oftentimes the case with this Lich Ghoul opening. If you misstep once and you don't keep the momentum, kind of, it all falls apart. You know, if you can keep on running into the Acolytes, keep on killing them, and then your DK comes out and you get the progress with him as well, along with the Ghouls, and your Lich keeps harassing, and if everything falls into place, I think it can be a good strat, but there was just 1 or 2 mistakes, and suddenly, yeah, he's just so far behind. The reason why we don't see this so much, I suppose.
The decider will be Amazonia, as we are in the game already, waiting for the players to join us. I gotta admit, I'm still a little sleepy, man. It's like...
When'd you go to bed?
3?
Oh,
3:30.
wow.
I had to eat, I had to clean a little, like...
Clean? In
Yeah,
the
like-
middle of the night?
Everything looked like shit here, man. It was absolutely necessary. And I had to wait for my pizza to finish anyway, so...
Yeah, I had to cook as well, but I was so tired, dude. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, damn, I have to make something to eat. But
Yeah.
I made something to eat, and then I was like 1:30, 1:45, and I just collapsed into bed. Like, those last 2 games yesterday were amazing,
Yep.
but it was kind of hard to cast for me. I was so
Yeah,
tired. dude,
I
honestly.
noticed.
If you missed it, yesterday we had the MTW Legendary Cup powered by a thermal take on mymtw.com. That's where our stream was and will be on Sunday as well. Was a really cool tournament. Happy against Foggy in the final, and boy, that was a blast.
Yeah, that was absolutely sick. We'll be up on mymtw.com later, the VODs. They aren't as fast as we are usually. A little bit to learn, MTW. But yeah, if a tournament finishes at 1:30 or 2 a.m., kind of understandable.
On Sunday, it's not going to be that late. We're starting earlier. So it's going to be more viewer-friendly as well, I suppose.
Indeed. Super Sunday tomorrow, man. It's in the scrolling text here. We start... Is it 11 tomorrow or is it 12?
I think 11, right? I think it's going to be 11 always.
Alrighty. Let's see, Wikipedia. Yeah, it says 11 as well. So we start at 11 with Yule Cup Group B. That is Foggy, Sock, Fly, and Colorful. Then Remo will leave me for the MTW Cup, and I will be streaming W3IL at 5, and Remo joins me when he's ready with the MTW Cup. Like, 3 tournaments on 2 streams, that's just a dream for Warcraft fans.
Yeah, it's going to be like 8 or 9 or 10 hours tomorrow. Hell yeah.
Yep. Gonna be fun. I guess there's gonna be a break in between, but then I'll join you for MTW. So, thank you, Torch Thief, for the Prime sub. And we go into Game 3. Decision time in the winner bracket semifinal of Group A. Lucifer in the blue on the upper right of AZ. 1-2-0 in the lower left. I feel like the 1-2-0 hype is a little, like, not as strong anymore as it was like a year ago. We kind of got used to him, or did he just drop in performance? I mean, WGL was disappointing twice from him now.
Yeah, he certainly... His shape decreased. I think there's no getting around that. The way he played when he won the 2 championships was just insane, kind of. Everything was clicking again, everything was working. No matter what he touched, you know, worked out the way he was intending. Whereas, as you said, last two WGLs, really disappointing performances. Last time not even getting out of the group stages. Yeah. Making it so that not a single undead got out of the groups, indeed.
Ooh, Lucifer is again going for the Lich. I think that's his build when the base-to-base distance is not that big. Echo Owls and AZ. 1-0, of course, going for the Fiends again. Lucifer has to make a better job of this Lich harass now. Is he going for another narrow in the front? Looks like it. The Ziggurat indicates it.
Yeah, I think this level 1 aggressive Lich is too simple of a play. If you play that on ladder against a mediocre opponent, yeah, you're gonna kill 4 Acolytes, and that's gonna be a very good start for you. But it's not gonna happen against 1-0, you know? If you face Remo Demo on ladder, maybe that's gonna work, but not against 1-0. So I think you should take a more, you know, patient approach. Creep up, level 2, maybe even level 3. Again, level 3 Lich is super strong. Level 3 Lich with the boots can assert so much pressure on the map. But Lucifer is... what's he doing? Seems to be aggressive once again.
Forces are under attack.
None of the players go for the laboratory. That is so rare to see on AZ. As he can trigger the lightning shield with Coil and Nova. But alright. First experience for the DK. And he will find him here. No. But of course, 1-0 is aware now. He has even a 6th Acolyte against this.
Yeah, I really don't see this doing much at all. Nope. DK in the main, waiting for this graveyard to spawn skeletons. There we go. Has now more of them, or spawn corpses, I suppose it is. It is 4 ghouls, 5 ghouls this time actually, so it's more than the last game, and 2 skeletons. Lucifer hoping to do more. Last time he only killed a single Acolyte. That is not good enough for this aggressive of an opening. Fiend comes out as well. He's aiming for the narrow tower, in fact, and he has certainly plenty of normal damage right here, forcing the repair right away. It's gonna expose these Acolytes to easy pickoffs. Coil comes in just a smidge too late there, not quite in time.
2 ghouls are about to fall though, and of course there's no Coil with the Lich first. He doesn't get the Nerubian, he gets at least 1 Acolyte now. But that's about it, there's no Nova anymore. And he's slowed, he's down to like 150 HP, he's blocking himself. Ooh, that's big HP losses. You don't want that in the early. 1-0, still with 5 Acolytes during the tech. There's no chance of losing one, I guess.
And you know, what now? Lich at 50 HP is denying himself.
Oh, okay, Lich dead. No experience to 1-0, cheap to get him back, and fast to get him back. I think that's the right call.
I guess so, but now you can do nothing until the Lich is back. And how much experience does he have? 50? 70 maybe?
Forces are under attack.
This is absolutely an atrocious opening for Lucifer. And I think he could be playing this Lich strat much better. I think he really should have a Scouting Acolyte. Check out the Undead's main. If he's playing DK fast, late Fiends, you can out-creep him so hard. The Death Knight can only be creeping with skeletons. Nothing else. Whereas you, as the Lich, can be creeping with 4, 5, maybe even 6 ghouls, rush level 3, have some skeletons out scouting. If he's going for greedy cams, you can punish him. I feel like Lucifer is playing this strat not to the fullest of its potential.
Players' forces are under attack.
Cause of attack is a good find for him, but so much map control for 1-0 now. Again, the aura advantage will make it easy for 1-0 to do whatever he wants to do on the map, because he's just faster with everything.
Yeah, and now, this is kind of the dream. You started off with a DK solo, you had a fast tech thanks to this, and now hitting tier 2, you have reach level 3 regardless. How nice, you got some decent items as well, not the greatest, but alright. And most importantly, yeah, that level 2 Coil. Going for the Renegade, is he?
He's thinking about it. Maybe he just wants a Shadow Priest?
I know, he's luring out the creeps, he's got plenty of skeletons.
Yeah, then surround the Renegade and get it. That's nice.
That works.
Thank you, Avolutza, for the sub.
Item is the Skirt Bone Chimes, that is certainly useless. Oh, one Fiend here actually scouts where the Lich is trying to steal some creeps. This could be quite a few ghoul lives in danger. The first one, in fact, is low already. No coil, of course, still. Last hit, though, goes to Lucifer. That was almost stolen there with a coil. That was a little bit dangerous, but this is going to cost him at least 2 ghouls. It might be getting more Nova onto the creeps, not onto the fiends. Can't even pressure them. I guess there's coil, and he's losing another ghoul. Or is he?
Nope. He's not. And this could be level 3 for the Lich. One more skeleton gives it to him. And not enough damage from the fiends, as there is no Lich on 120 side. That was a good one, I think. But again, Tech, Slaughterhouse, and then DK. Second hero so late.
Yeah, and that with the Lich low HP as well.
4 more hits. Or maybe even 3. Oh.
Blocking himself. Oh. Nova trying for the surround. But the
Not gonna
DK is
work.
walking a straight line. Oh, he almost had it there.
So close. Can't get it though.
DK here. Cheeky. Waking up the creeps.
That's quite cool. Now the Nightcrawler spreads his poison. Finally level 3 for the Lich.
This could have been a level 3 Lich within 3.5 minutes. Instead, it is now, I don't know, 7 minutes maybe?
Yeah, 7:15. Man, you got these timings down. Yesterday
Thank you.
already as well. When it was like a 36-minute game and you said it's 35, so... Really
Oh yeah, on Twisted. That was a sick game, dude. That was fun.
So it's shop time. Lich again for Lucifer with a decent inventory. Not the best, but you know, okay. Creep time now, tier 3. Everybody's waiting for the Orb of Corruption, of course. We don't see any temples yet. I have to go for the Destroyer first. But we're gearing up for the late game.
Is there a powerful Frenzy Yule timing somewhere for Lucifer? I feel like he needs it. He's behind in hero levels. He's kind of behind in tech, since usually fiends are stronger than ghouls in the late game.
But isn't the Frenzy Ghoul push stopped by level 2 Nova like instantly?
If you got heal scrolls against it, that can be working out okay, maybe. And he's not at level 3 Lich yet, but yeah, level 3 Lich is a big danger to the ghouls, certainly. But he's only got 5 ghouls left anyways, and it's... Or is it 6? No, it's 5. And we're in the late game. You don't really want to go ghouls anymore now. You need the orb, you need the items, you need mana potions maybe, you need a third hero. There's so many things you need. You don't want to squeeze in ghouls here and there.
But I really like the greed of Lucifer here. It was very risky to go for the natural. It's not much left for 120 to creep now, except the red spot and the trolls on the bottom. Lucifer's going for the second big consumable. Has the potion already. Of course, he traded a town portal for it, but he got it, and 120 didn't get it. And he gets, like, a big item here. So I like that. This time, 120 with a faster... Oh, greater mana. That might be a game winner right there.
I'd rather say he needs this to have a chance, honestly. I think Lucifer's so far behind. DK gets level 2 now. But, you know, again, we're going to Fiend Mirror here, pretty much. He needs his level 3 DK. He should really solo creep him, I think. Item from the red camp. What was it? Helm of Valor.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, this Dark Ranger is gonna be stacked with agility. I had a ladder game recently where I was playing on Terranas, and it was Undead Mirror as well, I think, and I found like plus 17 agility or something. Dark Ranger comes out, boom! Stack up that baby.
She is quite a decent damage dealer with Black Arrow. Nothing too fancy.
Alright, coming in for the creep jack now. One destroyer in the air for Lucifer.
Close to level
I'm really
4.
surprised we're not seeing any Banshees. What's up with the Banshees?
Yeah, they tried to go for the Northern Isles, but it was too late and the game was over already before the temple was finished.
Alright. In we go! Level 3 Lich on both sides, but the level 3 DK. Level 4, in fact, might be making the difference here for 1-0. Only level 2 Death Knight on Lucifer's side. Losing the ghouls so fast in the focus fire. This fiend will not be falling to the Nova. The coil was in time there. Destroyer is being morphed. No web yet. There we go. Web coming out now. One of the Fiends is going to be getting taken out. The Death Knight was silenced. Oh no, good micro. This level 2 aura, man, is such a big help. Everything is so fast. One Star falls, Dark Ranger in trouble. Coil came in, but the Nova after. She may still be dead with the right clicks. She falls.
1-0 with a 20 supply lead. This should be game right here. It's basically only the heroes remaining. He just got a level 3 DK. Alright, but there's not much mana left. No statues anymore. Lich has one more Nova. Gets the kill, I guess. Yeah, but no spells to work with anymore. No silence.
Another Nova on 1-0, hoping for the Lich kill, but mana potion coming in. That was that greater mana from earlier. Gone now, but plenty more coils from this Death Knight. Has that level 2 coil now available finally. A-bomb getting Nova, might be getting taken out. Coil was just used. Saves it, or denies it rather, with the Dark Ritual. He's getting another kill. Once again, Lucifer with a smaller and way worse army is still finding those kills. Wants to get that next Fiend as well. Long range Coil. Getting this Lich back to safety. Oh, the block from the DK saves the Fiend. Well done. Invul has to be popped. He wants to get another kill, but nothing here is really in kill range. And now the DK walking into the Netop Tower. The Netop Tower, which saved the early game, will win him the late game as the hero falls. And that's the GG.
Frostborn Hungers gets the last hit, and Lucifer is down to the lower bracket, meeting Zoshishi. And if you have a good memory, you remember that Shishi and Lucifer played against each other not too long ago. I think it was the next qualifier. And oh boy, did they raise hell on Echo Isles. I hope they can recreate the magic with the Dreadlord first and Infernal and stuff like this. And we get a very, very cool winner bracket final. There is quite a controversy like during matches with those two players. It's 1-0 versus Infi, a rematch of a GCS final, the rematch of Masters Colosseum that we played last summer. Certainly two of the best Chinese colliding here with hopefully undead versus human. We don't know about that yet.
Oh yeah, you're right.
That is where the Infi meme
I could certainly see him going Night Elf, to be honest.
We'll see. I don't know if you want to play Night Elf against 1-2-0, but we will have the answer soon. I'm pretty sure we go winner bracket final first, but don't really know yet. I will ask, though. And yeah, that was the first broadcasted game of the day, and we will determine the first player to go into the playoffs right here. So stay tuned. We throw you into a little break, and then we'll be right back to Warcraft with Yule Cup Group A.